welcome back to the vlog. It is a gorgeous Saturday today, and it's also a special weekend because my mom is here visiting. She arrived here Wednesday night and brought little Bennett back. I've been without him for, well, it had been a week at that point, and so it feels so good for him to be back. Unfortunately, he will be going back to Ottawa with my mom just because I'm going to go visit Jen in a couple of weeks, but it's so nice to have him back. I missed my little guy so much. And I don't know if I've mentioned this. I probably did like last summer, but in the summers, I get every Friday off. So every Friday is a long weekend and it's wonderful. And so yesterday, actually, my mom and I spent all day with my little nephew. We went to the Scarborough Bluffs. We visited Unionville actually, which I went to with Jen, and it's a gorgeous little town. And then I actually babysat him in the evening, and that was really fun. I am pretty excited today because my mom and I are about to go out to the new Cozey store. I don't know if all of you have seen those ads. I don't know, on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. I see a ton of them. It's the kind of thing where I've seen their couches online, but you know when you're just not sure, like you haven't tried the couch for yourself? It was a few months ago actually. They opened up a store here in Toronto, and the last time I got a couch, this one right here, I took my mom with me and she helped me find this couch. And not that I'm looking to get a new couch like right now, like right at this moment, but I know it's kind of something that I've wanted to upgrade for a while, but I want to save for it and I want to know which couch I'm getting so that I know how much to save for. But it is the kind of thing that you really need to go and sit in the couches for yourself, and they look really nice online. They've got that cloud couch feel, which is what I want. I want to feel like I'm in a bed essentially when I'm on my couch because I spend so much time there. And also this couch, like it works for me, but it's pretty stiff. And so if I ever try and nap on it, I always wake up with like crinks in my neck. It's just not comfortable at all. And from the dimensions, the one that I'm looking at, which is the cello, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'll put a picture of it on screen right here. This is the one I'm thinking, but the extra large size. And the reason why I want the extra large is because of that extra, well, the depth to the seat, but it also is a little bit longer as well. Because this one you can't like comfortably stretch out to nap if you wanted to. It's just a little bit of extra room everywhere. Anyway, it is almost 1 o'clock and we need to get going because the store is all the way downtown, so we're gonna have to drive there. And it's just gonna be a nice girls' day. You know, it was the two of us with my nephew yesterday, and now it's just a me and my mom kind of day. All right, I'm gonna go put my shoes on, go get my mom, and let's go to the Cozey store. A pretty successful trip, if I do say so myself. No, I didn't buy a couch. Nobody get that excited. I kind of want to walk you guys a little bit through because I know that some of you maybe don't have access to a Cozey store. And no, this is not sponsored at all. Cozey does not know who I am. By the way, my mom is making food in the kitchen, so if you hear any extra noises, that is just that. We need some food. It's been a long day.
Long but successful.
Long but successful day. So right when we first walked in, they actually had their new couch there. It's called the Neptune, which is their new sofa bed. So my mom and I sat down, and right away her first comment was, "This is better than your current couch." which it was. It was probably a good couch to actually start with because it was not the firmest, but I would say it was like mid-range in terms of how firm it was. It was very comfortable. No complaints there. And I remember thinking as I sat down, I was like, oh, well, maybe this is my couch. I don't know. It was pretty comfortable, wasn't it? And then of course, the next one we tried was, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. The Cielo? I don't know. It's one of those. So they had the regular size and then they had the extra large size. They had a normal size couch in the performance fabric and then they had an extra large couch in the chenille. And going in, I 100% thought I would be more attracted to the performance fabric because I don't know, it's just kind of sort of similar to what I currently have. But because the couch is so soft and plushy, which is exactly what I wanted, like that was the feel I wanted, it can look a little bit more like messy, almost like you just got out of like bed type feeling. So while both couches were comfortable, my mom and I actually preferred the chenille fabric. The only thing is that it only comes in like a dark blue and then a kind of like a bright cream white color. Both of those don't really appeal to me. The dark blue, it does not go in my apartment. It's none of my colors. And then the creamy white, yeah, the girl held up the little swatch and I was like, I have a dog. And she was like, oh. I do have to say though that like applause to the staff working there. It never felt too pushy, yet they were so helpful when we needed them. And they knew everything. They knew everything about every single couch. And like anytime we had a question, my mom had a lot of questions. She just wants to make sure that I'm getting the perfect couch, which is why I brought her with me. Anytime she asked them a question,
Yes.
right away they had an answer. They knew.
You were looking at the aesthetics and I was,
Yeah.
and I was concerned about construction.
I was like, this couch is pretty. And my mom was like, what's it made out of? Where is it made? Can we wash this? She was thinking of all the things that I was not thinking about. And then lastly, just in terms of like trying the couches, we also tried the Atmosphere. Well, at least I sat down on the Atmosphere. It's the one with the storage underneath. Wasn't my vibe. It's the most, well, I found it to be the most stiff. They called it the medium stiff couch, but I thought it was the stiffest. So we sat on the extra large couch and we were deliberating about like, you know, is this the one for me? And we decided, you know, let's leave the store and let's go check out a few other places with other couches because it ended up being an actual like furniture store location because there were a lot of other stores in the surrounding area, not just couches, like a bunch of like living decor type items, but we were able to go and try other couches just as a comparison. I got a pamphlet from that other company. I shoved these in my bag, but we went to SoCo Living and we looked at this couch. It's called the Capri. They gave these little pamphlets, which was so nice. The only thing about this couch is with the size and fabric and whatnot that I would need to get, it's almost triple the price of the Cozy couch. Now, that's not to say that I like poo-pooed it. I'm willing to invest in a good piece like a couch because I spend, I would say like 80% of the time in my apartment on my couch. And so it's a very important piece of furniture for me. I watch TV on there. I work on there a lot. I just chill on there. I nap on there. So it needs to be a good, solid piece of furniture. I just wasn't sold. It hurt my butt. My butt wasn't happy with this couch. Despite everything else about it being great, I just wasn't 100% sold. So then we actually walked over to Sunday's Furniture, and I only know about that because Tara Michelle has a Sunday's Furniture couch, I believe. And so we walked in and I actually saw the couch that she has almost instantly. And we did actually really like it. It was very comfortable. It was very much like deep seats, plushy seats. And I did get some swatches. I do have some swatches coming to me in the mail as well. It would be a contender, but my only thing about that Sunday's couch was the back is not very high. And so the pillows end up like, I don't know how to describe it, like leaning over the back like this, and they create the back themselves, like, you know, with the pillow. My main concern is that this couch is not up against a wall, and I feel like that would look messy. I just was a little concerned by that. And then my mom very, very nicely, because we'd already like walked around a little bit, said, do you want to go back to Cozy and just see the couches again? And I was like, yes. We were in the area, so it's kind of like, why not? And I walked in and we went back over to the Cielo couch, and I was like, I think this is my couch. While it has that cloud couch look, it's also cleaner than the Sunday couch. It just, the lines are a little bit crisper, the back is higher, and it's so comfortable. I feel like I'm lying in bed, which is exactly what I wanted. As I talked about earlier, the two colors in the chenille that it comes in, I do not like. So we actually went up to one of the sales lady. Again, the salespeople were amazing. And I just asked because I know that there had been a limited edition chenille color, like at the end of last year. So I said, do you know if more colors are gonna come out, or are there gonna be any more limited edition shades maybe in the future? And she was like, well, actually, we are coming out with like a light green color. And I was like, oh my God, that's so exciting. Can I see it? And so she pulled up a photo. It was actually from an article. It's not the chenille though, it's a corduroy, which I also really like. I'll throw up a picture here of the photo that she showed us. And apparently it's supposed to come out in like September or October or something like that. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for it. Maybe I'll have to go back to the Cozy store and see the swatch in person for myself. But yeah, that was our little couch trip. And then my mom again was so nice, and she said, is there anywhere else that you want to go? And I was like, well, I kind of wanted to visit the Silk and Snow store. Again, not sponsored. If you don't know what Silk and Snow is, they create bed products. So they do mattresses, headboards, and mainly sheets, which is kind of what I went in for because I want a nice matching sheet set. And I ended up buying something, you guys. Getting some stuff. Again, I wanted my mom there because she asks all the right questions. She knows everything about sheets. I would say you're a bit of a sheet snob, Mom, but like in the best way. And so we were in there for a little bit of time, and I did pick up some stuff. I went for the percale sheets, and I got them in the color oat. It's like a bit of a light beigey nude color. And what's so funny is that this is my phone case, and look how close they are. They're pretty much the same shade. So, I mean, is this my color or what? So I got the sham set, which is the 2 front pillows. And then I got a new duvet cover, the matching one. Oh my God, it's gonna look so good. The great thing about percale is it's cotton, it's breathable. I personally am a hot sleeper, and this particular weave of cotton, you know, it allows a lot of breathability, a lot of airflow, and so it's great for hot sleepers like me. I have heard that these sheets are a little more like on the crisp side rather than soft. I can't say for myself because I obviously haven't used them yet, but I'm okay with a bit of a crisp sheet. It's kind of like staying in a hotel. This is what it looks like. I wanted something light but not white because again, dogs, again, Bennett. And I also tan, so there's that aspect as well. And it's so beautiful. And I don't know, to me it's soft. To me it feels really nice and smooth. Can't wait to put this on. And my mom also got me a new duvet, which I haven't opened yet. I've had it since Christmas. Was it Christmas? Yeah, because I had bought one for myself just moving in here, I think. And then I had that extensive water damage in my apartment, and it ruined the duvet. So my mom then very nicely for Christmas replaced that duvet for me because it was like $400 that I lost. Yeah, that was fun. So I had been waiting to get a new duvet set before using the new duvet. So once I wash these and stuff, we can put the whole bed together, but we're not gonna do that tonight because I actually just washed the sheets in there. So, I mean, they're still clean. I'll use them until they're no good anymore, and then we'll start using the new set. But yeah, I'm super happy about that. My mom is just cooking up some salmon with some rice. I haven't had salmon in forever. The only time I really eat fish is actually with my parents. Okay, I'm gonna go eat because I am starving. Welcome to Sunday. I took yesterday to relax, but oh my God, it is really hot in here. My air conditioner is kind of busted, although not really. It's like still working, but it's a bit touch and go. I went into my bedroom 2 nights ago, so this would have been Friday night. And usually I have the air conditioner on high during the day, and then when I go to bed, since it's in the bedroom, I will turn it down to like a lower setting. And I went to go do that, and there was water all over the windowsill. It hadn't gone off the windowsill yet, so I think I caught it just in time, but the windowsill definitely had like a pool, and every crevice within the window itself was full of water. Bit of a disaster. I was looking online about some suggestions about how to fix it, and there's probably a blockage. Like, I've had this air conditioner about 3 years, and I've really like pushed the limits on how much I can use it. So I'm kind of not surprised that this happened, but at the same time, I'm like, summer's not over yet. I really need you to keep working. Anyway, all to say, I have the fan running instead, like just the fan, not the air conditioner. I kind of let that go for the past couple days just to actually dry the inside of the air conditioner, and now I have a limit or a time limit for myself about like 2 hours per day using the air conditioner. So 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening, just to kind of cool my apartment down a little bit. Luckily, it's not like super hot outside. It's only 26 degrees. For a while there, it was like 32, 33. So it could be worse. I really want to put those new sheets on my bed today. I went down to the laundry room and I put the load on. So hopefully we can put those on later. But what I really want to do right now, and I've been kind of thinking about this for a bit, is do you remember that bin of like my personal stuff that my mom gave me? You know, old photos, important documents, report cards, all that kind of stuff. That is all in here. And this has been living in my bedroom for the past little bit, just like in this container. And while some of it is kind of protected, you can see a lot of it is not. So what I did was I went out to Dollarama and I picked up a ton of organizational things. I figured doing this too will kind of allow me to go through everything that's in here and maybe organize it. I don't know how my mom has done it. So kind of go through this in a little more detail and put them into all these, because I really want to make sure this stuff is protected and filed nicely. I feel so much pressure. It's now my responsibility. Like all this stuff is my responsibility, and that gives me a little bit of anxiety. So I really want to make sure that I don't screw this up. I don't know if I'll have enough. I might have to go back to the dollar store and get more. I wasn't sure when I bought these. I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna guess and see what's in here and then go from there. And plus this stuff wasn't all that expensive, you know, being from the dollar store. But let's just crack in here. Some of this I've seen because of my previous video, but a lot of it I have not. I am super pumped for this. I keep organizing and then reorganizing when I discover more stuff. I thought I had this one handled and it's like busting at the seams, but then I found more. But you guys, look at this. I found, these are grade books. So this is from grade 1. It could be even earlier, but here's a photo from grade 2. Look at this. I'm right there. Oh my God, so cute. And then this was Miss Brody, my favorite teacher of all time. All time. She was the best. Oh, this one's grade 1. Okay, no. This one is grade 1. It says so up top. My mom put it there, but so cute. There's a little entry. This here, and I will translate. I went to Cosmic Adventures. It was really, really fun. Oh my gosh, and my little drawings. Stop it. This is a massive project unto itself. Like this is a massive sort of undertaking, and my brain is like, okay, I need a break. I need some food. I also need to go put my sheets in the dryer so we can put the bed together because I'm so excited about that. Okay, I just found this class photo. Again, it's Miss Brody, but what am I doing? Karenna, what kind of face is that? So dramatic. And plus, like, what am I wearing? It's so fancy. What's great about this photo too is that this was my first best friend. Her name was Jenny. And then this was Caroline. She was also a friend of mine. She ate dog food. That's what I remember about her. This was also a friend of mine. I believe her name was Emily, if I remember. And I went to her house several times, and she's actually the one that introduced me to The Sims. So thank you. You are the one that started my absolute obsession with The Sims. The Sims is still on my computer, by the way, to this day. I love the color. I think it's perfect. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this color is called Oat. And I actually didn't realize this, but I believe it's a limited edition color. Anyway, I think it's perfect for this room. It just kind of like brings that little bit of warmth, yet it's still a neutral, but it's not white. You know, between Bennett and my tanning, white scares me. So this color has just enough color that I feel like it'll protect against, you know, some really bad damage that could potentially happen. It feels really nice. It does feel crispy, which is what people said online, but I really like the feel of it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have a really good night's sleep. And I also have the new duvet that my mom bought me that she told me I could only use when I got new sheets. Well, I got new sheets, Mom, so I'm using the duvet. End of the night now. It's actually almost 1 a.m. I've spent most of the evening working on my vlog that I'm hoping to get up tomorrow. I was having some issues exporting it. It just, I don't know, it was giving me a ton of errors, but I think I fixed the problem and now it's uploading to YouTube. I just left my laptop out there kind of like just to let it upload. So that'll be good. I haven't put up a vlog in a couple of weeks and it's very much overdue. I'm loving my new sheets so far. It's awesome. I love the feel of them. I love the color. I'll have to let you guys know how it is to actually sleep in them. But so far I'm really liking it. So I am exhausted. I am ready to go to bed and I also have a full day of work tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already and hit the bell if you want to get notified as to when I will be posting next. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!